Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. Listen, Austin Metcalf, as you know, or probably heard by now, uh, the history has come out, and I'm thinking to myself, did this not come out to the jury? And some outlets were saying, no, it was not. I already knew just from the get-go, it hit my mind. I said, this kid sounds like a bully, and I knew darn well when people were saying, oh, this didn't have to happen. Yeah, what should have happened was this right here. First of all, he shouldn't have been a bully. Does a verbal altercation have to go to physically to a knife fight? Shouldn't have happened. What should have happened was he should have went and got a coach, go get an adult to say, hey, he's sitting here, there's an issue, let a coach handle it. But you don't put your hands on somebody. Some kids say he touched him, some say that he grabbed him. So keep in mind, we had some teenagers who were testifying that Austin Metcalf grabbed Carmelo Anthony. Some said, oh, he touched him. Well, let's not hear about his past that is coming up. I knew it. I said, I suspect bullying, and you're not going to tell me that a bully was going to be kind and gentle and professional and say, hey, you have to leave here. Carmelo Anthony's like, you're going to find out. You put your hands on somebody and let you know the person going to defend himself. It shouldn't have happened. But what I want to get to, let's go ahead and listen to this clip, a news clip about Metcalf.
Motion for a new trial. The background reports are being released, and the defense is going first, releasing 20 pages now of Austin Metcalf's behavioral history. Carmelo Anthony was dressed in a suit and tie for this morning's hearing, which began with the defense arguing that efforts by the trial judge and prosecutors to combat threats and deal with disruptions actually prevented Anthony from getting an open and fair trial. But bombshell testimony came this afternoon from Anthony's trial attorney, Mike Howard, about Austin Metcalf's background report that was never presented to the jury.
Never presented to the jury. That part. Here we go.
CBS News Texas has also learned new details about Austin Metcalf's background. Metcalf and his brother Hunter were once caught spray painting graffiti, including KKK Kill All Blacks and Heil Hitler, along with the N-word.
So hold on. This wasn't presented at the trial. What are the odds? KKK, unaliving all blacks? And look what happened. You, with your bullying behavior, walked up to a black person and got unalived by one. No, not the victim here. I'm sure he was a good guy. I'm sure he approached him real nicely. I knew this boy. I figured. I felt the two brothers. I felt were bullies.
Details about Austin Metcalf's background. Metcalf and his brother Hunter were once caught spray painting graffiti, including KKK Kill All Blacks and Heil Hitler, along with the N-word.
But when he approached him, who was a black kid, I'm sure he was nice and kind. But I thought, look at the irony. He comes with kill all blacks, approaches one, I'm sure in your bully fashion is what I imagine. This wasn't no such kind, gentle teen as some people want to portray him as. I said, well, look at that. You want to kill all blacks, and then you get killed by one. Wow. When bullying goes bad.
Graffiti, including KKK Kill All Blacks and Heil Hitler, along with the N-word, and were sentenced to 12 months of juvenile probation. Records reveal they reportedly told authorities, we did some dumb stuff, we did some vandalism. There are several documented instances of Austin using racial slurs in school, and in 2023, Austin was accused of bullying a black student in class. In 2018, while still in elementary school, Austin and his brother were accused of bullying and assaulting a female, which led to his arrest. During an argument in 2024 with another female student, Austin allegedly knocked her to the ground and punched her in the stomach.
But I'm sure when he approached Carmelo, he wasn't aggressive. Mr. Nice Guy. He what?
And assaulting a female, which led to his arrest. During an argument in 2024 with another female student, Austin allegedly knocked her to the ground and punched her in the stomach.
Maybe he did. Maybe her stomach ran into his fist. Again, you're not going to tell me that his approach was so nice, kind, and professional. You're not going to tell me that. There, no way in hell you're going to make me believe it. And the parents, all this trouble, what did the parents do? You stood by and watched. You were a contributor.
And in 2023, Austin was accused of bullying a black student in class. In 2018, while still in elementary school, Austin and his brother were accused of bullying and assaulting a female, which led to his arrest.
In elementary, wait, did he say elementary school?
Bullying a black student in class. In 2018, while still in elementary school, Austin and his brother were accused of bullying and assaulting a female, which
he had something coming. What did the parents do to combat this behavior? In elementary school. Wow.
Which led to his arrest. During an argument in 2024 with another female student, Austin allegedly knocked her to the ground and punched her in the stomach. He was also kicked out of a football game and texted someone later, "I was about to beat the expletive out of those kids."
Oh!
At a previous track meet, when another student alerted Austin that someone not on their team, quote, "behind our bench was talking wild," Austin reportedly replied, "Kill that MF." During the 2023
So you like to speak violence, huh?
When another student alerted Austin that someone not on their team, quote, "behind our bench was talking wild," Austin reportedly replied, "Kill that MF." During the 2023-2024 school year, he received in-school suspension twice. School disciplinary records from April 2022 to May 2024 reveal that Austin reportedly called a teacher the B word and used profanity.
But when he approached Carmelo, I'm sure he was kind and professional.
He told a school official that he couldn't control it and wasn't aware that it was coming out of his mouth. In 2024, on at least 5 occasions, Austin saw a counselor regarding his anger and rage during a football game. In 2021, he got banned from attending basketball games for a season after yelling profanity at a player. Metcalf also got suspended after he and another student were talking about bringing a gun to school the following day.
What was he going to do with that gun? Show and tell? What was he going to do with that gun, y'all? Maybe for show and tell. Wow. Model school citizen. Sounds like a violent problem to me. What? Model citizen. Swastikas, kill all blacks, attacking females, push one down to the ground, punch on the stomach, call a teacher the B word, saying kill that MF. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. You have got to be. But I'm sure he was a good kid.
Told a school official that he couldn't control it and wasn't aware that it was coming out of his mouth. In 2024, on at least 5 occasions, Austin saw a counselor regarding his anger and rage during a football game. In 2021, he got banned from attending basketball games for a season after yelling profanity at a player. Metcalf also got suspended after he and another student were talking about bringing a gun to school the following day.
So what was he going to do with that gun? Again, was it for show and tell? Maybe he was going to apply for a job as a security guard. No, maybe it was going to bring that gun to school. Being a bully, it was going to up it and it was going to use it. Elementary school had been a problem with him, but someone to paint him as an innocent victim. In elementary school, been a problem with this guy, with this boy. Parents, what did you do? Counseling clearly didn't work. Wow. But some want to believe that he approached Carmelo was kind and professional, and so yeah, I believe the kids when they say after hearing this, I don't believe the one somebody, oh, he touched him. Nope, I believe the ones that say he grabbed him. Why? He'd been doing this violent nonsense. He's been a bully. The record sure as hell don't lie. He's been being a bully. And on that day, he should have went and got an authority figure. But no, this right here, he must have called himself, I'm going to handle it. You're a darn teen. Go get an authority figure. So you're not going to make me think that, oh my goodness, this guy, he just told him to move, and then Carmelo just came with that. No, I believe he was truly aggressive, and they were taking people's phones, the police taking people's phones. That was already reported before the trial even happened. Go ahead and set the stage like he was a really good guy, innocent kid. Oh, with the swastikas. Oh, attacking women, call a teacher the B word. Oh, I can't control it. But I'm sure out of all of that, some want to believe. So when he approached Carmelo, I'm sure he was kind and sweet and respectful. This right here. Parents, what did you do? The counseling clearly didn't work. Clearly didn't work. And bringing a gun to school. But he's a good guy. He's a good victim. Oh, yeah, not a bully. He's worse than a bully. You've already shown violence. What was he going to do with that gun if he'd brought the gun to school, y'all? Was it for show and tell? What was he going to do with that gun, given a past that was just revealed? Parents, why are you crying? You're crying now that he's gone? When you had this kind of behavior, I don't care what color you are, eventually you're going to walk up on something. Eventually something is going to happen. And when you think you're young and you're a hothead, your dumb behind don't listen. Now look. But I'm sure he was a good guy. Oh, I'm sure he was a good kid. Wow. So yeah, this didn't come out during the trial. Bullying history.
But bombshell testimony came this afternoon from Anthony's trial attorney, Mike Howard, about Austin Metcalf's background report that was never presented to the jury. CBS News Texas has also learned new details about Austin Metcalf's background. Metcalf and his brother Hunter were once caught spray painting graffiti, including KKK Kill All Blacks and Heil Hitler, along with the N-word.
So when he approached Carmelo, and this was before, I'm sure he was kind and respectful. And what are the odds? He comes with Kill All Blacks, and he ends up losing his life at the hands of one. You're bullying. So if a parent's out there, you got a kid that's bullying, you think that's cute, or you don't have a problem with it, a matter of time, anyone that has a child, I don't care what nationality, I don't care how young, because this started young, clearly got a problem with them in elementary school. Don't be surprised if it escalates and your child might not come home one day. Let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out.